And then I foolishly started playing Surf's Up. That went, that's it, go away and learn it. So I spent the 8 hours solid learning it in bed.
From explosive on-stage fury to a quietly profound off-stage life, Jeff Beck's journey is filled with dramatic twists, heartfelt humor, and bold, unconventional choices. Picture a young rock rebel so determined he literally tore apart a musical instrument in pursuit of his passion. What musical instrument did he tear apart? Drop your guesses in the comments. I'll reveal the answer later. We'll also uncover how his fearless career moves redefined rock and left a lasting legacy. Keep watching for a captivating exploration of his life. But before we dive into his lifestyle, it's essential to return to the very beginning, which laid the groundwork for every pivotal moment to come. Early life. In the early days of rock and roll, a young Jeff Beck was already defying expectations in a world that valued tradition. Born in 1944 in Wallington, Surrey, he grew up in a modest household where classical training was the norm. Yet, even as a child, his restless spirit couldn't be tamed. Amid a backdrop of post-war optimism and emerging youth culture, Jeff's world was filled with the buzz of London's bustling streets and the quiet determination of a boy who knew his own path. Jeff's early life was a tapestry of nostalgic moments and raw, unfiltered rebellion. When his parents insisted on piano lessons, the spark in his heart couldn't be dimmed. In one unforgettable episode that we teased earlier, young Jeff, frustrated by the constraints of formal music, literally tore apart a piano. This dramatic act wasn't just a burst of anger. It was a declaration of his desire for the freedom of the electric guitar, a freedom that would define his future. His self-made instrument, cobbled together from a wooden box and model airplane wires, was more than a makeshift guitar. It was a symbol of his relentless creativity and determination. Nurtured by the sounds of rockabilly and the emerging blues records, Jeff's musical journey was further enriched by mentors like the legendary Ian Stewart, who introduced him to the profound depths of Chicago blues. Amid these formative influences, even the simple pleasure of joyriding in his uncle's MG Roadster provided a glimpse into the dual passions that would shape his life: music and the open road. The humor and defiance of his early years reveal a young man balancing rebellion with an innate artistry. Every challenge and every small victory prepared him for the battles of the stage that lay ahead. Nevertheless, the seeds of his artistic genius, sown in a turbulent childhood, were about to blossom into a groundbreaking career that would redefine rock music. Career and success. Jeff Beck's career was a roller coaster of daring decisions, unexpected feuds, and moments of sublime artistry that perfectly reflected the rebellious spirit of his youth. After his early acts of defiance, he burst onto the scene with the Yardbirds in 1965, stepping into the enormous shoes of Eric Clapton. This pivotal moment not only marked his debut among rock royalty, but also ignited an unspoken rivalry that would later fuel his relentless drive. His tenure with the band, filled with electrifying live shows and innovative guitar work, set the stage for a lifetime of reinvention. Despite the early success, Jeff's journey was never a smooth ride. In one dramatic twist, he famously abandoned a hit tour mid-show, choosing his artistic integrity over commercial conformity. His bold exit from the Dick Clark Caravan Tour shocked fans and industry insiders alike, reinforcing his uncompromising vision. The formation of the Jeff Beck Group soon followed, where his collaborations with Rod Stewart and Ronnie Wood produced albums that would become benchmarks in rock history. Yet behind the scenes, tensions simmered and creative differences occasionally led to both humorous mishaps and painful regrets. A particularly memorable turning point came with his groundbreaking instrumental album, Blow by Blow. Produced by George Martin, the record was a daring experiment that fused rock with jazz fusion, captivating audiences worldwide and cementing his reputation as an innovator. However, the path to success was also punctuated by personal challenges. A severe car accident in 1970 and an ongoing battle with perfectionism underscored his vulnerability and the sacrifices demanded by his craft. Each milestone was intricately linked to the defiant fire of his early life, Every feud, every bold career move was a reflection of that fearless boy who once dismantled a piano to demand his own musical voice. Although the financial consequences of these artistic choices became increasingly evident, setting the stage for a fascinating exploration of his income and net worth. Income and net worth. Jeff Beck's financial journey mirrored his uncompromising artistic path. At the time of his passing, his net worth was estimated between $18 million and $25 million, a figure reflecting the highs and lows of a career driven more by passion than commercial ambition. His earnings were largely built on platinum albums like Blow by Blow, significant touring revenues, and lucrative collaborations with rock legends. Yet, his deliberate avoidance of mainstream hits meant that there were periods, especially in the 90s, when he admitted to not working much, that led to financial setbacks, even forcing him to tour with Santana to bridge the gap. Additionally, legal disputes over lost instruments and unconventional record deals also shaped his financial narrative. Nonetheless, the interplay between his wealth and lifestyle choices paints a vivid picture of a man who invested his earnings in passions beyond music, paving the way for a deeper exploration of his personal lifestyle insights. Lifestyle insights. Jeff Beck's lifestyle was as multifaceted as his groundbreaking music, revealing a man whose passions extended far beyond the stage. Away from the roar of amplifiers and the glare of spotlights, he embraced a quiet yet vibrant life defined by hands-on hobbies, a deep commitment to personal integrity, and surprising, even humorous, quirks. His love for classic cars was legendary. Beck was not content merely to collect vintage vehicles, but took immense pride in restoring them himself. His garage was a sanctuary where the scent of motor oil mingled with the sound of old rock and roll records, creating an atmosphere that was both therapeutic and inspiring. Working on a 32 Ford Deuce Coupe or a 63 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, he found solace in the meticulous process of bringing these automotive treasures back to life, a process that was as much a meditative retreat as it was a passionate hobby. This devotion to classic cars was intertwined with a broader lifestyle of self-reliance and understated elegance. Despite the glamorous image of a rock star, Beck shunned the excesses typically associated with fame. He preferred the comfort of his countryside home, a centuries-old country estate in East Sussex, where he could unwind in relative peace. Here, he maintained a daily routine that balanced creative work with simple pleasures. Long hours in his workshop, quiet evenings listening to classic blues and rock records, and, on occasion, playful banter with close friends about the quirks of life. It was in this intimate setting that he cultivated his lesser-known talents, such as fine-tuning engines with the same precision he brought to his guitar solos. Beyond his technical and mechanical pursuits, Jeff was deeply committed to philanthropic endeavors, particularly in the realm of animal welfare. Long before the notion of celebrity activism became widespread, he embraced a vegetarian lifestyle, a choice rooted in compassion that extended to his support for wildlife rescue charities. His home was a refuge not only for himself but also for numerous rescued animals, from dogs and cats to the occasional injured wild creature needing a gentle hand. This commitment to nurturing life reflected his belief that true greatness lies in the quiet acts of kindness performed away from the public eye. While his personal life was largely grounded in routine and self-care, Beck's offstage moments were not without their share of humor and unexpected twists. He famously abandoned the use of guitar picks, a decision born from a rather comical necessity during on-stage performances where his habitual drinking would cause him to drop them. His solution, to play solely with his fingertips, became a defining feature of his style, a subtle reminder that even in moments of vulnerability, his ingenuity shone through. These lighter moments, steeped in the everyday reality of being a rock legend, added a layer of relatability to his persona, proving that even the most revered figures have their eccentricities. Jeff's lifestyle was also marked by a deep connection to his roots. Despite his international acclaim, he remained fiercely loyal to his humble beginnings. His days off were often spent in quiet reflection or in the company of family and close friends, fostering an environment that balanced the demands of a high-profile career with the tranquility of domestic life. This harmony between public brilliance and private simplicity was at the heart of his personal transformation, a journey from the rebellious, raw energy of his youth to a mature, reflective artist who cherished every moment of his existence. Each of these facets, his hands-on approach to car restoration, his commitment to animal welfare, his everyday routines, and his ability to find humor amidst the chaos, paint a picture of a man who lived authentically. His lifestyle was a deliberate choice, a counterpoint to the fleeting excesses of rock stardom, and a testament to a life well lived both on and off stage. Nevertheless, the personal connections and meaningful relationships that intertwined with these lifestyle choices reveal another essential layer of his character, setting the stage for an exploration of the bonds that shaped his remarkable journey. Relationships and connections. Jeff Beck's life was as much about the relationships he nurtured as it was about the music he created. His deep connections with fellow musicians, friends, and even family were a testament to his generous spirit. Early in his career, when he replaced Eric Clapton in the Yardbirds, a competitive spark ignited between legends, a rivalry that, while intense on stage, eventually softened into mutual respect and even camaraderie off stage. His rapport with peers like Rod Stewart and Ronnie Wood in the Jeff Beck group brought moments of laughter and lighthearted teasing, balancing the intensity of rock life with genuine affection and loyalty. Equally memorable was his bond with younger talents such as Tal Wilkenfeld, whom he mentored with a mix of stern guidance and warm encouragement. This mentoring role underscored his belief in nurturing raw talent, mirroring the support he once received from mentors like Ian Stewart. In the realm of personal relationships, one iconic moment remains etched in memory. His humorous yet touching anecdote about an ultimatum from a partner, where his response, "It's either this guitar or me," revealed both his irreverent wit and his unwavering devotion to his craft. Jeff also shared a rare and heartfelt friendship with actor Johnny Depp. During Depp's turbulent times, Jeff opened the doors of his country estate, offering him not just shelter but a sense of family. These bonds, forged in moments of vulnerability and resilience, highlight the layered dimensions of a man who was as approachable and kind in private as he was fiercely innovative on stage. Still, the sanctuary where many of these intimate moments unfolded, the historic River Hall estate, played an integral role in shaping his personal world, providing the backdrop for his most cherished relationships and connections, and setting the stage for an exploration of the home that anchored his legendary life. Real estate. Jeff Beck's real estate portfolio was a reflection of his dual identity, both the uncompromising rock star and the grounded, family-oriented man. His most notable property was River Hall, a historic Grade II listed country estate near Waterston, East Sussex. Acquired in the summer of 1975, this 16th-century manor became his sanctuary, a place where he could retreat from the relentless pace of the music world. Within its walls, Jeff transformed the estate into a personal haven complete with a home studio, a workshop for his mechanical pursuits, and ample space to care for rescued animals. The tranquil ambiance of River Hall not only provided him with creative solitude, but also became a symbol of his commitment to a life lived on his own terms. In addition to River Hall, Jeff maintained modest residences that resonated with his down-to-earth nature, each property reflecting his taste for timeless charm over fleeting luxury. His choice to live in historically rich and architecturally significant homes underscored his belief in preserving the past while carving his own unique legacy. These properties were not just investments, they were extensions of his personal narrative, deeply intertwined with his artistic journey and his commitment to authenticity. Though while these stately homes served as a testament to his refined personal tastes and enduring values, they were complemented by another equally cherished passion that defined his offstage life: his unparalleled love for classic vehicles. Vehicles and cars. Jeff Beck's passion for vehicles was a natural extension of his hands-on, no-nonsense approach to life. His love for classic cars was legendary. He didn't just collect them, he restored them with a meticulous touch that echoed his dedication to perfecting every note on his guitar. From the iconic 32 Ford Deuce Coupe to the 63 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, each car was more than just a machine. It was a testament to his appreciation for timeless design and raw performance. He spent countless hours in his garage channeling the same energy he brought to his music into every bolt and engine part. Complementing his automotive pursuits was his deep affection for motorbikes. Jeff relished the freedom of the open road on two wheels, often riding his Harley-Davidson with a sense of liberation that few could match. His enthusiasm for these machines wasn't just about speed or aesthetics. It was about the visceral, tactile experience of connecting with the metal and the road, a far cry from the polished excesses often associated with celebrity lifestyles. While many rock stars flaunted private jets, yachts, and helicopters as symbols of opulence, Jeff remained refreshingly modest. There is no record of him ever investing in such extravagant modes of travel. Instead, his focus was firmly on the tangible satisfaction derived from working with and enjoying classic cars and bikes. His choices underscored a commitment to authenticity, a preference for hands-on craftsmanship over ostentatious displays of wealth. Nevertheless, the understated yet passionate way in which he pursued his vehicular interests forms an integral part of his enduring legacy, setting the stage for a deeper understanding of his current status and the lasting impact of his remarkable life. Legacy. Jeff Beck's legacy endures as a testament to his groundbreaking artistry and unwavering integrity. Although he passed away in January 2023, his influence continues to ripple through the music world. Recent developments have seen tribute tours like the Spirit of Jeff Beck 2025 tour, celebrating his timeless sound, while unreleased collaborations and a posthumous EP offer fresh insights into his creative genius. These projects underscore his enduring impact, ensuring that new generations of music lovers are introduced to his innovative style and relentless passion. In reflective interviews before his passing, Jeff expressed a desire to remain authentic, valuing the creative process over commercial success. His candid acknowledgement of personal struggles and his commitment to nurturing emerging talent remind us that his artistry was as much about humanity as it was about music. As fans continue to revisit his classic recordings and discover forgotten gems, his life serves as a beacon of inspiration, a reminder of how a rebellious spirit can transform the world of rock. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Jeff Beck's remarkable life. What surprised you most about his extraordinary legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and explore our related videos.